For this one, I'm going to be showing you all what I got from my first 10 road trip llamas. But before we open those llamas, I do want to quickly show what's currently available in the event store. They haven't added anything new to the weekly section since it refreshed last night. But for those who haven't seen it yet, there's some armory slots, some rifleman defenders, some scoped wasp. There's also a couple of survivors. And if you're trying to recruit some heroes from your collection book and need some training manuals, you may want to go ahead and get them. And as soon as you get them, you can go ahead and recycle them. And that's going to give you some training manuals. So I usually do that every week. Anyways, there's also some evolution materials, as well as some rare and epic flux, Pathfinder Jess, Enforcer Grizzly, who I think would make a good hero for Horde Bash. There's also a legendary Siege Breaker, as well as a legendary floor launcher, and there was also some legendary flux, which I've already purchased. But yeah, that's everything that's in the weekly section. As for the event section, there's some more armory slots, as well as a Copper Ranger, Swordmaster Ken, who is a mythic, and we haven't gotten him yet, so we'll most likely get him and try to get some gameplay with him. There's also a legendary Jackal, as well as some wall launchers, a legendary Survivor, which is another thing I would recommend getting. There's also a Bruiser Defender, as well as the Walloper, which we're going to get gameplay with later on today. And that sums up everything that's in the event store. There's also some new quests, and I believe there's a total of 5 pages. Yep, there's 5 pages full of quests. On the first page, there's 4 quests. On the second, there's 4 more. On the third, there's 4 more quests, 4 more on the fourth, and 4 quests on the 5th page. And rewards range from banners to V-Bucks to new road trip tickets to the new Wild West heroes. And we will be doing a walkthrough of these quests sometime within the next day or two. I've mentioned this before, but if you're trying to access your Horde skill tree, all you have to do is go to your skills tab and you'll see a new option that says Horde, and you can access your skill tree from there. You also notice that the new Horde zone is currently available, and this is where you can either build your base or do the Challenge the Horde event. And every time you complete an event, you're going to get more tickets as well as tier points. There were also quite a few changes made to Horde Bash, and we'll go over these changes in more detail in a future video. But to sum up the changes, there's now a battle royale type of storm that closes in around everybody's base when you're defending it. Mini bosses now spawn on the last wave, and I believe you can have up to a total of 3 mini bosses spawn at the same time. There's only 8 waves instead of 10, they only last 4 minutes instead of 6, and you'll get all of the Horde tier points for previous zones that you've already completed, like Stonewood, Plankerton, and Canny Valley. So yeah, we can go into more detail when it comes to the new Horde Bash, but those were some of the major changes that I wanted to point out. Another thing I wanted to point out is that you can see all of the new road trip heroes perks from the collection book. All you have to do is select one of them, and you can see the perks right there at the bottom left, or you can preview the item and get a better look from there. But I'm not going to go into detail over the perks. I just wanted to point out how you can see them if you haven't gotten the heroes yet. And the same thing is true with flintlock weapons. As you can see, there's a couple of flintlock weapons that aren't here. One of them is the Walloper, which is currently available in the event store, and I believe the 21 gun salute is another weapon that's going to be available in the event store probably next week. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. You can also see the flintlock weapons in the collection book as well. But yeah, like I said, for this one, we're going to open up some new road trip llamas. Anyways, before we open up our first 10 road trip llamas, I do want to show what I got from my 5 free legendary troll stash llamas. And I'm not sure what determines the amount of free troll stash llamas that you get. I believe it may have something to do with what edition of Save the World that you got, whether it's limited, standard, or ultimate. Some people were only saying that they got 2 in the live stream, but for whatever reason I was able to get 5. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got from those 5 free troll stash llamas, and then I'll show you what I got from my 10 road trip llamas. Anyways, in this first troll stash llama, I was able to get 500 tickets, as well as an epic healing pad, an epic defender, and a legendary whirling doom, as well as a legendary room sweeper. As for our second free legendary troll stash llama, we get some more tickets, an epic equalizer, epic cozy campfire, epic survivor, a legendary terminator LMG, and a legendary cozy campfire. For the third troll stash llama, we was able to get an epic enforcer, an epic cyclone, epic survivor. We also got some more tickets, and we also had to choose between a legendary spear and hardware schematic, and we ended up choosing the spear, and we had a deep choice on this one. And with that second choice, we ended up getting the Farmer's Glory Spear. And we also got a Mythic lead. And it was a Gadgeteer Mythic lead, which is one that I already currently own, so I don't really need it. I'll probably end up putting it in the collections book. But we were able to get a Mythic from one of our Troll Stash Llamas. Anyways, in the next one we got an Epic Gas Trap, Epic Survivor, Epic Exterminator, Epic Shredder, Epic Bloodletter, Epic Survivor, a Legendary Thunderbolt, as well as a Legendary Dragonfly Sniper. For our fourth Troll Stash Llama, we ended up getting some more tickets. We actually got 1,000 tickets this time. We also got an Epic Survivor, and for this one we had to choose between a floor trap and a ceiling trap. And what did we choose? I think we chose the floor trap. And this one also had a deep choice, and we ended up choosing the floor launcher. Let's see what else we got from this one. Oh, we had another choice between a hardware and spear schematic, and we ended up choosing the hardware that time, and we got a wrecking bar. We also got an Epic Survivor and another choice between a wall trap and a ceiling trap. We ended up getting the wall trap, and we had to choose again between the wall spikes and the wall launcher, and we ended up getting the wall spikes. We also got an Epic Exterminator, Epic Retractable Floor Spikes, Epic Survivor, a Legendary Reaper Scythe, as well as a Legendary Deathwing, a Legendary Dragon's Breath Pistol, and a Legendary Husk Cleaver. And that's everything that we got from our last Troll Stash Llama. I'll go ahead and scroll over each of our legendary items to show you the perks that came with them, but I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time on them. Just want to show you the perks for those who were interested. But yeah, I was a little disappointed with that Mythic lead. I was hoping it was one that we needed, but at least we got one for the collection book. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that we got from our 5 free Troll Stash Llamas. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got from my first 10 road trip Llamas. And first we'll go ahead and open up these 3 that we currently have available, and then I'll show you the 7 that I opened during the live stream. I already got the new Soldier as well as the new Constructor, so right now all we need is the new Ninja and the new Outlander. And I've heard some good things about the new Outlander, but I haven't checked out her perks yet. Looks like we got a epic fishing hook in this first one. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we get from this one. And we may try to stream a little bit later on tonight as well. Let's see what we got. We got Support Specialist Hawk, Brawler Luna. And we're going to have to choose between an Epic Explosive Assassin Ken or Wild Fragment Deadeye. And these are the 2 heroes that I'm currently missing. I do really like Explosive Assassin Ken's hat, but again, I've heard good things about Wild Fragment Deadeye, so we're going to go ahead and get him first. Let's see what we get from this one. Hopefully we get the Ninja. If we get the Ninja, we'll have all 4 heroes. Let's see what we get. Alright, so for this one we're going to have to choose... we'll go ahead and do the Ninja. I doubt it's going to give us the new one, but we'll go ahead and select that one anyway. We also got an Epic Fishing Hook. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Alright, so from these 3 we got a Copper Fishing Hook. You can see the perks that came with it. We also got Wild Fragment Deadeye. But yeah, we also got another fishing hook. So yeah, that sums up everything we got from those 3 llamas. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got from the 7 llamas that I opened during the live stream. Alright, so with this one we had to choose between Old Betsy and Sir Hootie. And I believe we ended up choosing Old Betsy, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, we ended up getting Old Betsy, as well as an Epic Defender. And let's go see what we got from the next road trip llama. We got Sentinel Hype, an Epic Survivor, an Epic Sir Hootie. And for this one we had to choose between a wall trap and a ceiling trap, and we ended up choosing a wall trap. And then we had to choose between wall lights and a wall launcher, and we ended up getting the wall lights. And I believe that's everything we got from this one. Yep. Alright, so as for the next one, and we'll go ahead and fast forward this part, we ended up getting an Epic Survivor and a Legendary Fishing Hook, which you're going to want to use with Harvester Sarah. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got from this next one. We got some green stuff, some blue stuff. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got an Epic Duelist Pistol, which is the new flintlock pistol. We also had to choose between an Epic Sniper and a Gunslinger, and we ended up choosing the Gunslinger. Alright, now as for this next road trip llama, we ended up getting some green stuff, some blue stuff. We got a rare version of Vintage Tech Penny, an Epic Survivor, And we also got a legendary version of Vintage Tech Penny. And we'll be getting some gameplay of her later on today. But yeah, that's everything I got from that one. As for this next one, let's go ahead and fast forward through this first part. We got a rare floor freeze trap, and we also had to choose between First Shot Rio as well as Vintage Tech Penny. And obviously we already had Vintage Tech Penny, so we got First Shot Rio. And it seems like most of her perks center around reloading. We'll try to get some gameplay of her within the next day or so. But that's everything we got from that one. And as for this next one, which was the last llama that we opened during the live stream, we ended up getting some more green stuff, some more blue stuff. We also got an epic dragon, which is the new flintlock shotgun. So we were able to get the new shotgun, First Shot Rio, who's the new soldier. We also got a couple of Vintage Tech pennies. One was rare and one was legendary. We also got an epic version of the Duelist, which is the new flintlock pistol. We got a legendary fishing hook. We also got the epic version of Sir Horde, as well as an epic version of Old Betsy. And that sums up everything that I got from my first 10 road trip llamas. As you can tell, we were able to get 3 out of the 4 new heroes within our first 10 llamas, so it definitely seems like it's easier to get the new heroes compared to the previous event. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.